Here we've got the 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon from Warr-King. This wine, the grapes come from Red Mountain in eastern Washington. Red Mountain is one of the premier grape growing regions in eastern Washington. And there are things we always look for in wines from this region. First of all, just the amazing color that we get. Eastern Washington is sunny, and at their high latitude, their days in the summer are very long. All of that sunshine really helps the color develop in these grapes, which then ends up in the wine. The other thing to really mention about Red Mountain is it's really been a mecca within eastern Washington for grape growing for a long time. So there's a real brain trust of vineyard knowledge there that just produces quality wines year after year that are dependable and consistent and just really have an immense depth of flavor, really driven by the richness and the intensity of the fruit flavor, and again, that color. A lot of stuff from Red Mountain needs some age in the bottle. And with this being in 2017, we've done some of that aging for you already. Eastern Washington wines start out so fruity in their youth, but really, as they start to unwind into some of the more savory flavors, they just take a turn into some really complex areas that just really continue to get more perfumey and interesting as they age.
Yeah, Red Mountain is known for really bold and tannic wines. Like you said, they need some time in the bottle. But they started growing even higher up on Red Mountain, up on the ridge, and they're starting to grow white grapes there now. So not only do they have Grenache, but they have Grenache Blanc. So that's really exciting. But again, the valley floor, Red Mountain, is just synonymous with big, bold reds. And this one is nice and bold and still has great structure and just like this black cherry, black tea. Oh,
you know, some of the really high-end, especially Cabernets from regions around the world, can be a little challenging in their youth. And while this wine definitely benefits from a little age in the bottle, one of the things I love about wines from Eastern Washington is they have the nuance and the complexity to really attract wine connoisseurs. There's always such an accessible, juicy fruit component to these wines, which make them so accessible no matter where you bring them, to a party, to a dinner, for wine novices, to wine experts. Red Mountain is something that pretty much everyone agrees on.
And Warr-King Wines was created in 2013 by Lisa Warr-King. What an amazing last name. And she sold the winery and now has another really exciting project. So we're really fortunate to carry the last of this vintage, as they are now extremely limited and hard to find. So don't wait to open it. Lisa has been in Washington State for a long time and works with growers that value sustainable practices and consistently high quality fruit, and that is definitely Red Mountain. She is also ushering in the second generation as she works really closely with her daughter now, so it's becoming a family passion project. I actually accidentally ran into Lisa and her daughter at a restaurant last month, so it's always amazing to catch up and see winemakers in the wild.
Well, again, this is just a really great example of what Eastern Washington does really well. We're really excited to be offering it to all of you.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Cheers, Bill.
Cheers.